What's good, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I decided to come to Lake Poway today with my girlfriend and to do a video really quick of my car, the 2014 Subaru BRZ. And recently we've been doing a lot of work on it. Last update I've given you guys was, I believe she just passed safety inspection, state safety inspection. And that was a little nerve-wracking, and there was a lot of learning experience and such going through all that, but we got through it, and it was all worth it in the end. She passed flying colors, and basically we've just been doing things like one thing after another. I've been working on cleaning her up, doing some mods and doing some maintenance, all together. But we went ahead and got the coilovers. We went ahead and got wheels and tires, window tint in the front windshield because the rest of the car was already done. And I did a lot of cosmetic work, as if you guys have seen in the previous videos. I've had the bumpers repainted, polished the headlights. I've put new HID bulbs in the headlights and yellow LED bulbs in the fog lights. Why don't we start from the wheels? Yo, we're at Discount Tire getting some wheels put on. Got some NKs, TS10s. Get them on. Oh, they're nice and flush. Damn, she looks so fire. Just needs a drop. The back is like sitting in the hole right now, so they look so good on this car. I can't believe it. I'm so glad I went with them. I love it. I chose to just go with these nice clean NKs. They're lightweight, very well made, quality wheel, and super inexpensive. I ended up getting them for like 190 bucks a wheel, which is over $100 off MSRP. I couldn't be happier. It's 17.6 pounds. They're 17 by 8, and I wrapped them around in Proxy Sport 2s. Decided to give these tires a try in 225, 45, 17. Getting those Toyo tires on. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Look at that torque. Feel that torque. All that torque and then some. So we're doing Toyo Proxy Sport 2s. Super sticky tires. Oops. And then we're doing an oil change. They just hung it. Tires are sick. They fill the wheel better. So far, I really like both the wheels and the tires. Ends up being a really good, nice square setup for this build, and it gets the job done. They're sticky, 240 tread wear. I mean, they're not like autocross sticky, but for street, they're phenomenal, and they do good in the wet too. They're not just a dry tire like my RS3s, Hancooks on my E36 M3. Those are straight autocross tires, 140 tread wear, and they're big. I would not trust them in the rain. These, however, were advertised they're gonna do good in the rain. They get like 4.5 out of 5 in the wet and 5 out of 5 in the dry. Let me go show you guys the tread in the rear. Oh, by the way, these wheels, the offset is 45 and stock's 48, but because they're 17 by 8, they actually sit pretty damn flush. Like the bottom, I know it's cambered in a lot, but the bottom sits flush with the edge of the fender. The fitment is actually very nice. It's functional. It's not stanced and it's not like dumped or anything, but it's functional for daily driving in California. I can still fit on like alignment racks and things like that. So check out that tread. I think it looks great. I think these tires, both for the price and their performance, it's a very good happy medium, good bang for your buck type of deal. And they're fairly new. I think they only came out like 2-3 months ago. There's not many reviews on them, so I'll definitely make a dedicated video going over these tires once I get more miles on them and do more spirited driving. On the way up here, I took turns pretty fast, and man, they're solid. I couldn't be happier with them. I'm absolutely in love with these wheels and tires. They fit really well, and they match the car good. And the color, this is kind of like a new color for NK that's called Storm Gray. And I really like it. I really dig it. It doesn't just look like your normal silver wheels. And I had black wheels on this car before. I got it with black wheels. Just not a fan. They just kind of disappear in pictures, right? In videos. Gray wheels just look so much better. All right, so we talked about the wheels. We talked about the tires. Let's go over all the mods, actually. Let's go over the new mods that I did, which is the wheels, tires, and coilovers. And also I did a tune. We went with the open flash tablet, coilovers, headers, Tomei unequal length headers, but they're not installed on the car. That's the only thing I haven't installed yet. I'm waiting to put that on about a month or two. But we ended up getting the open flash tablet, and the cool thing about that is I was able to get a hold of Steve Wiseman, and he was able to custom tune this car for me. I have a custom tune from him uploaded on it, and once I install the headers, he's gonna update it again. I did some data vlogging for him, and he was able to custom tune it and then custom retune it once he got the data vlog. So that way the car was, it's set up like perfect for, it's tuned just right. It's almost like tuning it on the dyno without getting the horsepower numbers. With these cars having an ultra wideband O2 sensor, you're able to data log and send it to your tuner, and he could fine tune whatever parameters. He even fine tuned this thing for my InGen cold air intake. They came with this car because I wanted to keep it, and there needs to be some map scaling done, so he did that as well. Gave me a little bit of throttle response difference, definitely feel it. But let's pop the hood and I'll show you guys some more stuff that's done to it. Check out under the hood here. As I was telling you guys, we got the InGen cold air intake that's California legal. Right now we're running stock headers. But I do have another mod that I didn't know I even had. It's an overpipe, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. If you look down here, you guys could probably see it right there. And I don't know if it does anything as far as horsepower goes, but it definitely adds a little bit of a nice sound to this thing. And speaking of sound, the previous owner put a NVIDIA N1 cab back on it. Let me go show you guys that. He put this badass NVIDIA N1 cap back on. One less thing for me to buy. And if I was to buy an exhaust for this car, I probably would have went with the same one because I absolutely love the way it sounds. And he cut the resonator out of it too. So straight piped cat back with an overpipe and stock headers. This thing sounds amazing. I absolutely love how this car sounds with the exhaust setup now. But I just told you guys a few minutes ago that I picked up some unequal length Tomei headers, and I can't wait to install those, but it'll probably be a month or two before I get around to doing that. I want to take a little break from doing the mods and just enjoy the car. And it's going to be even louder, and it'll be even faster once we get the custom tune from Steve to work with the header. All right, what else do we got here? The coilovers, right. As far as the coilovers go, I ended up going with Tane Flex Z after doing my research. Since this is my daily driver, since the majority of my usage in this vehicle is going to be mostly street driving and maybe occasional autocross or track day, I decided to go with the Tane Flex Zs. The reason why I went with Tane Flex Z was several reasons. One, they're known, they're made in Japan, and they're very easy to install, and it's a complete coilover. It comes with the camber plates on the top. Check it out. They're fully adjustable for height and rebound compression. They're full coilover front and back with the top hats already pre-installed. In the fronts already have the camber plates. That was kind of a no-brainer for me, especially at the price point. I snagged them from the 86 speed on sale. I think they were like 700 bucks. I couldn't believe it. That's such a good deal. And now they're sold out till October. It's July right now, and they're sold out till October. So I got the last set. I also got the last tablet, the open flash tablet. We got the last one from them as well. Version 2, because now version 2 is discontinued. They're on to version 3, and version 3, Steve told me, is having some issue with data logging. and it's having some issues with actually uploading the tunes to the vehicle. So he prefers to use version 2. If you guys are interested in tuning this car and you can get your hands on a version 2 open flash tablet, or you already have one and you're not maybe happy with their free included tunes, you can reach out to Steve Wiseman on Facebook and he'll take care of you. He's out in Australia, so be mindful of the time difference, but he's a knowledgeable guy. He's an electrical engineer just like me. He's an older guy and he knows his stuff, and he's like a Subaru whiz. So reach out to him. You guys won't be disappointed. I had a custom tune by him, and even with the stage 1, I guess, or whatever you would call it, I couldn't be happier. I mean, I gotta say, I absolutely love the way she's sitting with these coilovers. Like, nice wheel gap. I think the wheel gap for like a daily driving is perfect. I'm still able to go on alignment racks and things like that without snagging anything. I'm still able to go over speed bumps without smashing my cat back. And when I tell you guys, this thing rides like a dream. These coilovers are truly, truly amazing. The ride quality is better than stock. They're actually smoother than stock. And having that rebound compression adjustment, you have 16 clicks of adjustment. I'm running at 7 clicks south of full stiff, and full stiff being at 16, you just go back 7 clicks all the way around. And that is like a happy medium. Perfect recommended spot for them, and they perform great. I didn't adjust them at all out of the box. I just took them out and we got them installed. They're sitting perfect. Like, it's like 1.5 finger gap, and that's exactly where I wanted to end up being, because anything lower I feel like only looks good with 18s. With 17s, a little bit of wheel gap like this I think is perfect in my opinion, but that's just what I prefer. And I don't like having my front end completely on the ground. There's still a little bit of space, like I said, to go over speed bumps and up and down driveways. So this thing still handles great the way it's sitting. You don't need to be slammed for it to handle good. With these coilovers, you can, however, go all the way down and still maintain a full travel just because of the design. But I don't want the geometry to get messed up, because you still have control arms and all that have to sit at a certain angle. And then there's a roll center, so you don't want to mess with that too much. If you slam it and change that, a car just doesn't drive right and doesn't drive the same, and I don't care for that. So those of you guys that are stanced and like them slammed, I mean, it looks good and all, but just I'm all about function. I think these look great. They look way better than stock wheels. They fit way better. These tires are wider and grippier, and the coilovers are adjustable, giving it more control over stock suspension. So this car is already a go-kart factory, right? You guys know that. These things handle great. Check this out, guys. I wanted to share the steering wheel with you. So the car came with a really beat up steering wheel, and all that leather on the outside was completely peeled off and just kind of flaking off. It was kind of gross, and the airbag was blue. My car doesn't have anything blue. It's like red and black and white. So here's a stock 2014 automatic BRZ steering wheel. Ugly airbag, kind of beat up with the blue. There's nothing blue on the car. Car's got a white, red, and black theme going on. The stitching is almost non-existent, and as you can see, it's all just beat up, like super beat up. So I got a new steering wheel. I pulled this one off the car. Now I'm in the process of removing all the little things. And we're gonna put a new airbag, not new airbag, but like a newer airbag and a newer steering wheel on. So I got this steering wheel with an airbag from a newer BRZ, $100 on Marketplace. Couldn't believe it. And check out my hand controls, guys. Those things look rad with the metal pedals. I love the interior of this car. Having a limited trim just makes so much difference. I noticed that I did an oil change. There's so many different oil choices for this car, and I know guys at track use, you know, 530 or all sorts of different fancy oils like AmSoil and Motul and all that. I'm not about that because I don't track it. I'm just trying to keep the oil, whatever's recommended, 020 for street use. And I decided to go with Pennzoil Ultra Platinum, and that oil makes the valves quieter. I definitely noticed a difference. And it's really recommended. It's like really inexpensive for this car too. So with the K&N oil filter. So that's what I'm running, in case you guys are wondering what oil I went with for maintenance. And all the other fluids that I'll be doing are probably gonna be like either Mobil 1 or it's gonna be Luber Moly, liquid moly. So like I'm gonna do the diff and the transmission next, but not for a while, probably not for the next month or two. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care. We at the Subaru dealership, and these guys are so cool. They're taking those locking lug nuts off. I couldn't get my wheels and tires off, and these guys are just doing it. They had a key, thank God. So super cool guys here. Appreciate you a lot. Go to Subaru of El Cajon if you guys need any Subaru parts. Getting the wheel bearing done on the Subi. Think you'll be all right. Oh yeah.